Hi there and welcome back to our office move project example. So the seventh thing you're asked to do is to enter the tasks and milestones as presented in the WBS given with the assignment. So the WBS that you were given looks like this. It's office move project and it's got 4 branches to the WBS. The first branch is your find new premises with 3 activities and a milestone. Arrangements for moving, 3 activities and a milestone. Beginning the move, 4 activities and a milestone, and ending the move, 2 activities and a milestone. So my strong recommendation when you're trying to recreate this WBS within Microsoft Project is that you actually don't worry about summary tasks and the WBS until you get all of the activities in there. And you do this by typing down each branch of the tree. So in other words, you start with the top, office move. So that's our top level activity. We go back to our WBS. The first branch of our tree is this left-hand branch here. Find new premises, view premises, meet with directors, sign lease, premises found. So we're going to begin to write those activities into the Microsoft Project file. So we go find new premises. So the next activity is view premises, then meet with directors, followed by sign lease, followed by premises found. Now that's the first branch of the tree typed in. We're not concerned yet with subtasks and putting things underneath. Other tasks we're going to just keep typing. So we go back up to the next branch of the tree, which is arrangements for moving, and we enter in those activities. So the first is the top activity, which is arrangements for moving, and we continue down that branch of the tree by entering the rest of the activities underneath the branch of the tree for arrangements for moving. So that's order boxes, get quotes, finalize move, move date, and move arranged. So that's that branch of the tree entered. We go back up and we put in the next branch of the tree by entering in the top task, which is begin move, followed by the 4 activities underneath it and the milestones of 5 entries in total. Distribute boxes, pack boxes, disconnect computers, move with truck, and the move underway milestone entered. And the final branch of the tree to be entered is the end move branch. So you enter in end move, followed by the activities underneath it. Reconnect computers, unpack boxes, and celebrate. So all your activities are now entered. They're all sitting just one underneath another. There's no indenting, no summary tasks at this stage, no WBS created, but we have all our information entered. And reminding you again, the most important thing to remember is as you enter it, you go down each branch of the tree. So you put in your top level and then you come down the first branch, down the second branch, down the third, down the fourth, and then all your tasks are entered and ready for you to create the work breakdown structure within the project. So the first thing you want to do is make every activity a subtask of the office move project itself. So to do that, you select all activities except the first activity, which is the office move project. So you put yourself in the second row of the project and you scroll down to the last row, hold your shift key and click again, and that will automatically have highlighted all activities with the exclusion of the first activity. You indent those activities in order to make them subtasks of the overall office move task. To indent, you need to go to the task tab, and on the task tab you'll see these 2 green lines which are indent and outdent. The one to the right is indent, so we click it and all activities now become sub-activities or subtasks of the office move task. The office move is now in bold print and it's got this little triangle beside it that if we maximize and minimize, all activities will disappear under the office move. So we then want to continue to make the rest of the WBS structure. So we want to put the activities that should be under find new premises, we want to indent those under find new premises. So find new premises stays where it is, but it's the activities underneath find new premises that we want to indent. So looking at the WBS again, the activities underneath find new premises are view premises, meet with directors, sign lease, and premises found. So we highlight the 4 of those, not the find new premises summary task, but the 4 underneath it. We highlight those by clicking in the first, holding our shift key, clicking in the last one, and using our indent arrow again. And notice now they've gone in underneath find new premises. We can use our little triangle here to maximize and minimize, and the correct activities are disappearing under find new premises. We repeat that then for arrangements for moving. The activities that should be under that are order boxes, get quotes, finalize move, and move arranged. So we identify the 4 of those, or we highlight the 4 of those, indent them. The begin move. The begin move has 4 activities plus the milestone. So the milestone is the move underway milestone. So we highlight those 5 activities, we indent them with the green arrow to the right. And finally, the last 3 things get indented under end move. And that's it. We've now created our work breakdown structure. We can see our work breakdown numbering scheme in the WBS column, and we can play around with it to be sure the right things are disappearing when you minimize and maximize the summary task. You were also asked to enter the durations of the activities. So you can now enter the durations of the activities. The key to entering your durations is that you don't enter anything at the summary task level. The summary task is calculated by summarizing, which is why it's called a summary task, all the activities underneath. So you only enter your durations into the bottom level of activities. So our view premises is 4 days. Our meet with directors is 2 hours. So we type 2H for hours. Sign lease is an hour, so 1H for hour. And premises found is a milestone, and a milestone has a 0 duration. So we type in 0. And notice over here on the right hand side, it now gets a little grey triangle. So we continue on down and put in our durations for all the other activities. So order boxes is 1 day, half a day is 0.5, and our move arrange is a milestone. And you put in the rest, it's 1 day, 3 days, 1 day, and your milestone. And the last ones are 1 day, 2 days, 1 day. You might have noticed that even though there were 1 day was typed there, I typed 1 and hit return in order to enter the number 1. The difference is that by putting in the 1, I get rid of the question mark. So 1 day question mark is not the same as 1 day. You actually have to say how the duration, enter the duration as 1. And when you do that and you've done it consistently throughout your project, all your question marks should have disappeared. So that's your tasks entered, your indentation or your WBS created, and your durations entered.